Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're looking at an action figure I found on clearance, along with a lot of others from the Legacy collection. So these are kind of older. I think the date on it is 2008. So they were going for $450, and a lot of these are figures that I kind of missed when the Legacy collection originally came out. And when I first saw this one, I thought it was a Jedi by the way it's dressed. But actually, this is not. This is actually Wioslea, and this is the character who Luke sold his sand speeder to in episode 4. And the reason he's dressed like this, or actually I believe this is a she, is because in episode 4, this was the style of dress for Tatooine. And they eventually just sort of made this the style for Jedi's in general. So if you look at the first 3 movies, episodes 4, 5, and 6, you'll see that the only people who dressed like this were people from Tatooine. And when Luke became a Jedi, he wore an outfit that was much different than any of the other Jedi's wore. So it's interesting how that sort of changed. But either way, this is a very unusual figure. The face is kind of fly-like. There's lots of eyes in different places. I guess there's a nose. It's just kind of a creepy nightmare sort of figure, and they did a good job of sculpting that. And here's look at the back, and I'll go ahead and read that little bit for you. Wioslea is a salesperson for spaceport speeders, a used land speeder lot in Mos Eisley. Swayed by Kenobi's Jedi mind trick, the female Vuvrian offers Luke 2,000 credits for his land speeder, which he sells to pay for the trip to Alderaan. So, and then we can see some other figures on the back. And this is also a Droid factory figure, so there's some parts if you were making an R2 unit. So, this is practically already open from being in clearance for so long, and I'm just going to kind of finish the job here. Wow, that card really came off pretty well. Okay, here's the Dota Droid parts. And a middle leg. So, let's see if I have one. I do happen to have an R2 unit that needs parts, so let's see if these will work. There we go. My own custom R2 unit now. Not bad. Kind of like them. Okay, now let's look at the figure. Okay, this is a unique figure. Does come with a kind of a Jedi style cloak, as I mentioned. There are 2 holes in the hood, I presume for the antennas to come out of. So you can let's see how that'll look. I don't want to break this. There we go. That actually looks kind of neat. Very unique figure. It has a 3-digit hand holding a blaster that looks very similar to a clone trooper blaster. Maybe we were to assume this was a leftover from the Clone Wars. The feet are also very interesting. It's a female, clearly. And to give you an idea of what the legs look like, kind of like goat legs. Okay, this is an interesting figure, and definitely kind of a one of a kind here. Maybe just this piece here might have been taken off of a female Jedi. Let's go over articulation. Ball jointed neck, ball hinge shoulders, swivel waist, yeah. Swivel hips, and ball hinge ankles. So fairly good articulation. All things considered, this is a great, unique figure, and if you happen to find it, this is definitely one I would recommend getting just for the creepiness factor. And you can get one of the hard to find domes to finish an R2 unit. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this review, and please rate, comment, and subscribe.